Hello guys, welcome back to Startup GH. My name is Kekeli Michael. You see, taking a bold decision to quit your job to focus on your own thing, it's a very difficult decision that not everybody can do. But there's this lady who has decided to quit her job and focus on her farm. I'm here to speak to her about what motivated that. If this is your first time on this channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
My name is Jido Agnes Ebia, a graduate from Oahu Agricultural College and also trained creator by GIZ. Any of the tractors. I can operate any of the tractors.
Okay. So are you currently doing that?
Currently, no, I'm not doing that. The working condition wasn't favorable, wasn't good for me, so I've decided to stop and start my own farm. Farming is not an easy thing, but just that if you have the love for it, you will do it.
So I'm thinking maybe you did this when you were young.
No, I've never done it before. Yes. So no. So okay. So I did agriculture college at secondary school. Agri science at secondary school. So from there I proceeded to agriculture college. So I developed the passion when I was in JHS. I'm not from a farming community. I've never touched a hoe or handled a hoe before.
Because of money?
No, it's not about money. I love it. I love doing it. It's not about money. Even though when you are working, you work for money, but I did not enter solely because of money.
I find it inspiring because a lady quitting her job to focus on farm. I saw you doing the work yourself. But when you say unfavorable working condition, what do you mean? What's the story?
Okay, I don't want to go into detail.
Why your boss was chasing you or something?
See my friend. Please on shore. They like him.
I like him well.
Nice one.
No.
Not that he was chasing me, but sometimes words or let me say abusive words on you, sometimes not everybody that can cope, or even if you cope for some time, you can get fed up and then
you quit your job.
Yeah.
Was the pay good?
Yeah, it was good.
Like how much? No, I want to know, like, compared.
Okay, let me give a range.
Okay.
From 1,000 to 1,005.
2005. Okay, let's say you were making between 1,004 thereabout. Okay. Now, what would make you quit to go into pepper production?
Doing your own thing, you can get more than what you were gaining from the work you were doing.
Is this the only thing you have done so far?
No, I was doing lettuce.
Lettuce,
yes.
Okay.
I did lettuce first, and this is my second crop.
This is your second crop. How did the lettuce go?
It was fine and very profitable.
How much did you make from that?
Actually, I cannot quote the figure, but all I have to say is that it's good. For startup, you can use 200 cedis for startup.
So, what was the land size? You did it here?
There.
Okay. How many beds? How many beds?
I had 24 beds, and the second one was 23 beds.
Okay.
Small size
beds, like this one?
No, this one is a ridge.
Okay.
The other one
okay. So how much did you sell a bed for?
It's not a bed, so I counted 3 for 2 cedis.
10?
3
for 2 cedis.
For 2 cedis.
Okay. And you sold it all at once?
No, in batches.
How did you market? How did you find market for it?
Okay, we have some people. I have the numbers, so I always call.
You always call them?
Yes, I always call. If you want, then I will supply.
Okay. So that one was profitable.
Very profitable.
Very profitable. So I'm assuming you made more than 1,500.
Oh yeah.
And you did that for like lettuce takes a month to
3 weeks on the nursery bed, and then 1 month or sometimes 3 weeks on the actual bed.
What was some of the challenges you faced? Weed.
And sometimes
Watering them.
because though it doesn't take much water, but you have to do it little. But let's say in the morning you give it a little water, and then in the evening time, that's late in the afternoon, a little water. But if we didn't get water like for a day, it will surely affect it.
Okay.
It withers sometimes.
Okay. So considering that, why are you not doing that this time?
So I have some on the nursery bed yet to germinate.
Okay. What were some of the challenges apart from the earlier on? Those you mentioned.
Watering. Actually, okay, for me, I haven't faced any
Challenge
like that. I didn't face any challenge. But one thing I want to say is that the fertilizer, sometimes you can decide not to put fertilizer, but this nitrogen and ammonia.
Yeah.
So the nitrogen, what I faced last was that ammonia, I'm not supposed to apply it during the dry season. It affects it.
Okay.
So I've applied that during the dry season, and then it affected the leaves. So that is it.
Okay. Would you say that your decision was a very good one?
Quitting my job or picking agriculture?
Yeah. Quitting your job to focus on this.
To me,
It's good.
Yeah.
You have peace of mind.
Sure, exactly.
Don't you think it's a very hard work?
No, the thing is, if you have the love for what you are doing, so I always say that any job that you do, it's a calling.
Okay.
So if it is for you, if you have the passion or the love for it, you will not feel it. Maybe someone will come here, hey, how will I do this? Me, I can't do it. Even a bed, the person cannot read it. But because I have that connection, let me say connection, with what I'm doing, it's not so difficult for me. But let me say farming is not an easy thing. Yeah, it's not an easy thing.
Okay. What makes it challenging for you?
Is that in general, farming is not a small thing.
Okay.
It's not for faint-hearted or like those who can't. It's not for them. And one thing is that people see it as punishment.
Okay.
Like when you are farming, it means you don't have anything doing. That's why you are into it. No, it's not like that.
You see it as a business.
It's a business.
Okay. So the difference is that when you say it's profitable, it's just pay. 200 cedis is profitable for someone.
Sure.
So can you explain? Let's know how much you invested and how much you got out.
Okay, so to be frank, I bought a can of lettuce for 130 cedis. And then the ammonia, I bought the one they've tied in the rubber. I didn't buy the sack. So I bought about, I don't know, I bought about 60 cedis. I bought about 60 cedis. So getting to 200 cedis, not up to 200 cedis here. Or let me say 200 cedis. That is it. So the thing is that I've not encountered any pest infestation. That is the advantage over there. So someone might do it and then encounter that pest infestation, but I've not encountered that. So if you add that pesticide to it, it's more than the 200 cedis. So roughly 200 cedis.
That was your cost?
Yeah.
You did the bed yourself?
I did parts of it myself, and I was helped. I did most of it myself, but I was helped by one of my colleagues.
Crop doctor?
Sure.
Okay.
He helped me to do the demarcation and then some of the beds, and I've continued from there.
So when you were selling, how much did you realize from that small production?
So ranging from 1,000 to 1,200. But the thing is that most of them have has spots. Okay. Most of them have spots. So adding that one to it, I'm sure you get more than what I'm calling.
You did that for only 1 month. That was 1 month production.
No, I did it about 3 times in batches. I did it in batches. Or you mean the?
So if I get you right, you've done 3 batches already.
Yes, I've done 3 batches already.
Are you summing up all the 3 batches or just one production?
Okay, the first production was huge.
Okay.
But I'm not summing all the 3 batches.
The first production?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, so talking about the money I just mentioned, I will give it to the first production.
Okay. Then the second production?
That one. Second production, it was something small. So I didn't, to be frank, I didn't take record of that. It wasn't something I'm doing, like, I don't know how to put it.
Make money.
Not to make money. The first one, it was something I focused on doing. But the second one, someone requested for it and I did it for the person. So.
What about the third one?
The third one, that one, it was just something very small, so I got 200 cedis. Because I was doing this one too, taking care of that and this one too, it was disturbing me, so I've decided to do it something small.
So if any of these crops you want to do it on a large scale, which one would you pick?
Large scale? Talking about the duration or?
I mean what you have done. Should you, like, let's say, want to scale up the production, which one would you scale up?
So if I should pick it in terms of duration, I'll pick lettuce.
Are you because sure you can get market for that lettuce?
Lettuce? Yeah.
So how is it perishable?
Yeah, it's perishable, but if you get the customers, that's why before you do any crop, you need to get the markets for it, and you need to be closer to markets. And you need to have access to the market because you do it. In talking about profitability, I've not done the pepper before. This is my first time doing it, so I can't say that lettuce is better than the pepper because I have stopped working like just 5 months ago. Not to hold my body. You know, I'm thinking of moving to a level. But at the startup, you have to start very small, then you upgrade. So it's not something I'm just doing to hold body and then looking for another job. No.
When you talk about your bigger dream, like, are you thinking about bigger farm?
Sure.
What do you want to, like, how many acres?
I want to. I can't call something like that. I want these acres, but with time, you will be expanding it, so you reach where you want. You know that, oh, this one is okay for me. That's to me. Someone may have a number of acre in mind, but to me,
okay.
And the thing too is that if you get workers, yeah, you can get a larger land space and then do it. But right now I'm doing it alone. So.
How is the arrangement here in terms of the land?
Acquiring the. Okay, here it was given to me by my landlord. So it's not for free though. We are into agreements. We are into agreements. So.
What's stopping you from doing it?
That's what I'm saying, that I'm now alone. Yes, I'm alone. So doing it very big, it may disturb me.
you alone?
Yeah, me alone. The weeding is the problem.
Get machine now. Get machines. If you had a chance to go back to your work or change something about your decision, what would that be?
No, having chance to go back to my work there, it's not in my plan. Going back is not in my plan.
Maybe you get a better one.
If I get a better one too, I believe when I start small, it will get to a stage. Yes. So before you do something, you start from a point and then it gets to another point or another level. So the fact that I'm starting small like this doesn't mean that it will be like this forever. So if you are focused, on what you are doing, you can make it. Yeah, you can make it. So going back, no.
I think it's because of your agri background, the course you did.
So if you are a Greek science student, you have a lot of opportunities like this. You can decide to work for yourself. Yes, because it's a skill that you've learned.
Okay.
It's a skill. It's not something that you can do it yourself.
So with what you are doing now, this is what? Habanero.
Habanero pepper.
This one is what?
The red one.
And which one?
The yellow one.
The yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay. Why this crop?
One.
You have market for it?
Sure. This is the season.
This is the season.
And it doesn't need much attention. Though production of vegetable needs attention, but for the pepper, it doesn't need too much attention.
Okay. So, can you tell us about this one too?
The habanero.
Yeah, habanero. The processing, what you went through.
Okay. Before you do it, you prepare your nursery bed, and it stays on the bed for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Then you transplant it. After 4 weeks, then you transplant. After transplanting, when you transplant it, you have to give it a starter solution. That is dissolving NPK 50/50 into water. Then you give it to it. And so after that, after 2 weeks, you give it another one. Then it continues. When it has gotten to the flowering stage, you have to give it potassium nitrate. That's what helps the flowers to come out. It helps it to bloom very well.
Okay.
And you make sure that there's no weed, because the weed also takes much of the nutrients from it. They compete with the plants. The nutrients.
How much are you hoping to make from this?
Actually, it depends on the season. It changes.
Okay.
You can get some, let's say a sample for this season. Maybe you can get a sack. You can sell a sack for, let's say 500 cedis, but it can drop and it can rise.
So what are you doing?
So I'm weeding. But first, I'm picking it with my hand because I don't want to destroy the plants with the hoe. So I'm picking those that are around or closer to the plant, so that the hoe will not take it off. So when you got to the plant, you have to be very careful.
How many months, how many days since you transplanted?
Oh, this is the 3rd week. But these ones are small because it's a refilling. The small ones here.
So some died?
Yes, some failed, so I have to refill.
It's always pain.
You will surely have body pains.
So with this one, do you have a specific dimension you are using, or
For the,
you have a number you have to fill on it?
you mean the planting distance?
Yes.
Yes, this one I'm doing 2 feet.
2 feet.
2 feet on a ridge.
How many months before you start harvesting?
2 to 3 months. Yes, yeah, I would say 2 to 3 months.
You have a page.
I
Maybe
have.
someone wants to consult on, since you have the background.
Yeah, I have a page. So the name of my farm is Ador Farms.
Ador Farms.
AEDOR.
Okay, Ador Farms. On Facebook.
On Facebook.
What about YouTube?
No, I'm not
You
on
don't have. Can you share your phone number so that anybody that wants to reach out for consultation or something? How much will you charge?
Okay, I've not done consultation before.
I know Alipat takes almost 300 cedis. I don't know whether he has increased.
What I heard is 500 cedis.
500, so you also take 500?
Actually, I've not done it. I've not done consultation before.
Okay.
I've not done it before.
So you give us your number.
Okay, my number is 0244 711 0244 47 1164.
The name again?
Agnes. Or you mean the farm?
No, your name.
Agnes.
What crops can you produce?
Almost all the, just that this is my first or the second crop. I can do pepper, lettuce, tomatoes, sweet pepper, egg fruits, that's garden egg, rice. I can do rice, I can do maize.
Can you supervise?
Yeah, I can supervise.
So that means you can still work for somebody, but you don't like that idea?
No. Even if I should work for somebody to be contract farm, to be contract farming.
Thank you very much for talking to us, and we wish you well on your farm. I'll come back and maybe come and steal some of your peppers.
Okay, welcome.